everyone, welcome back. If you're new, then welcome. Today's video, as you can see, is an eyebrow tutorial, so I hope you guys enjoy this video. So to start off with, you will need a spoolie brush. I don't know why it's called that, but I just call it an eyebrow brush. This usually comes with an eyebrow pencil, but if you haven't got one on your pencil, you can literally find one anywhere. So just take that eyebrow brush, spoolie brush, whatever you want to call it, and just brush your eyebrows. I like to brush mine upwards and really just set it the way I want my eyebrows to look, so that when I'm drawing them on, I won't have to do too much. So now just take your eyebrow pencil, make sure it's sharp, because that's what will get you those nice fine lines that almost look like your actual eyebrow hair. And then just start to sketch right under your eyebrows, and then just follow your natural arch. You don't want to do anything extra, you really just want to draw what you're seeing. As you guys can see, I don't fill my eyebrows in right away. I just lightly outline them first so that I can get a rough idea of how it's going to look. And then when I'm satisfied, I go ahead and fill them in. So make sure when you're outlining the top, you don't outline the whole thing. What I mean by that is you want to leave some space at the front of your brows, about 1.5 inches. This will give your brows like a natural ombre effect when you blend them in. This is also going to prevent that boxy eyebrow look. It just doesn't look nice when it's like square, so you want that ombre effect. It looks so much more natural. Remember not to go too heavy on the outline, because you can always go over it if you want to. Now that both eyebrows are filled in, I'm going to use my brush again and blend everything in. I always make sure I brush the front part upwards, and then I brush the rest sideways to really just blend everything in. So as you guys can see, one side is blended and the other one is not. You can really see the difference. One side looks more natural than the other. Okay, so this part is optional. Everyone is different and we all have different preferences. So if you feel like you need to make your eyebrows slightly darker or maybe fill in some gaps, go ahead and do that. For me, I wanted to make it a tiny bit darker with my hair being black and all. But I told you guys earlier, it's better to start lightly and build it up. That way it's easy to fix any mistakes. But if you go in heavy and you make a mistake, you might have to start all over again, and you don't want to do that. After filling it in, I'm just blending everything in one more time. Remember, any makeup that you do, the key to having a natural finished look is to blend. Okay, so now to tidy everything up, I'm going to use my concealer from MUA. You guys can use any concealer you have. I love this concealer I'm using because it's the perfect shade for my skin tone, which is what you really want, to have that natural looking brow. And any of these brushes that I have is fine. I decided to go for the angled brush, but it doesn't really matter, to be honest, as long as it's a flat brush and you really just take your time and do it right, then the results will be the same. And as always, I put the concealer on the back of my wrist Remember, less is more. You don't want to start with too much concealer because you can easily make a mistake and mess your whole eyebrows up. This part is what really makes or breaks your eyebrows, so you really want to take your time on it. The slower the better, sis. Like, take your time. And again, remember to start with as little concealer as you can and add more if needed. The aim is to get a nice shaped pointy brow with like a natural arch, not something that's about to fly off your face. So the less the better. As I mentioned earlier, it's always good to use a concealer that's really close to your skin tone. That way your eyebrows can really look natural. You don't want something that's extremely light or darker than your actual skin. You just want to keep it natural, so make sure you use something that actually goes with your skin. Don't forget to blend. You don't want to end up with harsh lines everywhere, and I always like to use my fingers to blend. It really just adds a nice smooth finish. To make sure your eyebrows are even, you want them to be in line with your higher nostrils, but I hope that makes sense. Right now I'm just carefully setting everything in place. If you want to set your eyebrows even more, you can use a clear brow gel. So that's it for this natural eyebrow tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed it and learned something. If you did, don't forget to like it, comment, and also subscribe, because I post videos every Sunday, so hit that bell as well so you won't miss any uploads. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video.